Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hit Beauty Academy, opposite Vision Comfort, Sable Bonamusari, Douala.
Freaky Table.
Cameroon Talent Show.
So what is the use of having talent when you can't put it on a public stage to win you up to 10 million francs CFA? Today we are hanging out with someone who has brought that platform to Cameroon to bring Cameroonian youths and to allowing them to bring their talents to showcase into the world and win something for it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Freaky Table. My name is Joan Gumba and I'm joined by Yana Jr. However, we are joined in the studio by Denin. Denin is the co-founder, perhaps CEO of Sounds Cameroon, and Sounds Cameroon is the organizer of the Cameroon Talent Show. So we are very, very happy to have you on board. Hi, Denin.
Hi, Joan. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, Yana.
You're welcome. Welcome to Freaky Table.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've watched your show a few times, and I didn't imagine myself being here, but here we are.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
at
we are.
Cameroon Talent
He
Show.
kept saying, I don't like cameras. I don't like cameras. Like, well, somehow, somewhere, you're going to get there.
Okay.
It's good. It's good to have.
To start off, I want to say, yes, I am a co-founder of SOUNDZcmr LLC, and I'm a senior vice president at the company.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It is headed by, it's a private limited company headed by three brothers. My older brother, who is not with us here, unfortunately, is in the US. He had to travel for some work. He's our CEO, Mr. Brian Mituke. And my younger brother, who's also our VP in charge of marketing and communications, Lionel Mituke. So together we decided, we have a dream. We've always loved entertainment. We excel in many other fields, but we've always had a passion for entertainment. So we said, okay, we've been blessed so far. We always like to say, okay, why don't we have this? We've always watched these shows, these American game shows. We see Nigerians doing the same thing. I thought, well, we could do something here too. Let's see if we can motivate people and get the youth involved, other artists involved, and not just music, something, various forms of arts, and see what we can drum up to put a spotlight on the on the wealth that we have when it comes to entertainment within our nation, and who knows, give youngsters a platform otherwise they wouldn't have.
Right.
So-
I remember when I talked to you. I didn't even talk to you. I was at the launch of Sounds Cameroon in Douala. Very lit party, by the way, with big stars there as well. And I heard you guys, Sounds was coming up with this streaming online platform where it's to help Cameroonian artists to get money, or to be at least to get some kind of reward for their craft as musicians.
Yes.
And so how did that end up? Because I don't know where it is at this point.
No, it's still in the works. Actually, we wanted to devise a means of introducing it to the population without overwhelming them.
Right.
So, when you have a new product in the market, you need people to test the product, sample it, make sure they're okay with the user interface and everything. Since it's something that's online, the user experience is very important to us. So we took a little bit more time to develop the streaming platform, but it will be introduced in the next few days, I can say, because streaming of the Cameroon Talent Show will happen on our platform as well as on one major national TV station, which we will announce very shortly.
All right. So because it's like moving from that talk to now a talent show, like the whole purpose of me asking that was like, so how did you guys just abandon that for a moment and say, okay, let's go on a talent?
Abandoning not. Look, when you work with great minds, when you have a goal you're trying to achieve, it's important to be flexible. You understand? You work the market. We've been here for a while, studying the market, studying the habits of the entertainers we have, how motivated are they to work, amongst other things. And then we need to come now to where we make a business decision. Okay. If we focus only on the artists, we are neglecting those who are going to consume the product. those who are going to enjoy this product, which is the people. How do you get the people's attention? Give them something they like. Our people love entertainment. Our people love entertainment, and our artists need a platform that will showcase what they have. So first things first, we want to introduce ourselves to the people to show them the type of quality we're bringing into our market, and we'll take it from there with many surprises that we have, one step at a time.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about the fact that it's a mechanism to get the people's attention. But when I hear of Sounds Cameroon, is really music focused from the name itself. Maybe you have other plans of expanding, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was really an intentional decision to do Cameroon Talent Show, because it would have been easier to just do Cameroon Music Show, so that it's in line with the fact that you're doing sound and you're doing you're finding an aspect of entertainment which you want to conquer or you want to add value to. So you have now Cameroon Music Show. So was this really intentional to widen the scope, get the mass market's attention, and then from there now you move back to focusing on the sound?
If anything, widening the scope is the most intentional thing we've ever done.
Okay.
Because again, when you get into a market, you need to study the habits of the actors in the market. And we thought about it, and we came to the conclusion that having a diversity of acts on the platform, promoting as many people who are willing to work as they are, would be more beneficial to those people and to the mission of SOUNDZcmr, which is redefining entertainment.
So can we in a way say this is like better testing the market, the whole talent show, but then with the intentions of actually using as a springboard?
Okay. You could say that, but I'm not too comfortable with that because there are humans involved.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like you said, it's business. I mean,
no, there is a business component to it, but
yeah.
we want to bring a humane approach to the way things are done.
Okay.
You know, we hear a lot of stories about the entertainment industry, the experiences that people have. We believe we are bringing a more humane approach to the way things are done.
Okay.
And the same humane approach, we're hoping that we're going to get that back from the people who are going to partner with us. I don't want to call them consumers. They'll partner with us on a journey to something new on the scene here, and hopefully something that will last for generations to come.
I mean, okay.
So let's just get it clear now. What is the Cameroon Talent Show? Because I think a lot of people want to know that.
Yeah.
The Cameroon Talent Show provides a platform where multiple performing artists, you could be a musician, you could be a dancer, you could be a magician, you could be a, how do you call it?
Just talented.
A classical dancer, a contortionist. We have all sorts of people, actresses, actors. This is a platform for you to say, look, I've not had the opportunity to stand in front of a major producer to show them, look, this is what I have, because these people are busy. So maybe if they watch the show, I could say, look, I'm here. I'm here and I can do something. I've got value. I could add value to your project. And this is the opportunity for you to show that to people. And if nothing else, we've invested quite significantly into this show. If nothing else, the first prize is not a sum you could neglect either.
So that drives us there, right? Because I'm just like, wait, 10 million francs CFA. I think that's the highest prize money we've ever had for a talent hunt show in Cameroon, if I'm not mistaken.
Equivalent to, I think, the Star. No, not Star de Domaine. This show by New Star. It's a streaming platform. They have a talent show also.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they had about the same amount. I think Happi de Fulang won that. I think some 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
About
so it's now a
amount.
superstar.
Yeah.
So it's now a star.
Yeah.
So 10 million francs. Now, before you even answer why the 10 million francs, I need to add this question to it. Like, when you say 10 million francs, do we give the person 10 million francs in cash without VAT, or is VAT included? Like taxes?
Look, we are in a country that has administrative systems. If you earn one way or the other, you have to pay the taxman. So this is not something that a producer would decide. It is the law in Cameroon. So it's up to the winner to know whether they're going to abide by the laws or not. But I would strongly advise them to abide by the laws, and he or she or the group that wins this, I would advise them you would have to pay your taxes, so you need to get that in order.
Okay, so how do you land at 10 million francs? I mean, this is a new show, and that's a huge money. Was that like a clickbait or something like?
No, it's not clickbait.
Why 10 million?
It's cheap to talk, so we are here to redefine. Redefining means certain things need to be broken. And to break things, you need to have some weight. 10 million represents weight, I would say. And beyond that, most of the entertainers we're trying to reach, they need this money. They need this money like they've never needed it before. So this is an opportunity for them to get something that would just change their whole lives, especially if they are able to manage it well. Yeah.
I mean, like when I hear you speak, I listen to a lot. I feel the ambition, the passion to really do something bigger than it has been done before in Cameroon. But then, I mean, like we live in a country where information, or in a time when information really travels as fast as you ever imagine.
Yeah.
But then also
false information too, unfortunately.
Yeah. So now that you're actually just taking to my question. How do you control the narrative? Because I mean, what we've seen, I think this is also part of the longest question. Unfortunately, it's not with us right now. Is about your marketing and communications. Because I know we've all seen a billboard, saw a billboard in Boya. Yeah. But besides that, we haven't really seen a lot of communication around it. Is it intentional, or because I mean, with the talent show where you have a lot of talent, like on TikTok, on platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, where each minute they are showing something about themselves. So is it intentional not to communicate on these platforms? Why? How? I just want to understand, you know.
You see, you mentioned a term earlier, or you did, John, which is clickbait. We're not trying to do clickbait. Our works will speak for themselves.
Okay.
And as I said, this is the first edition of the Cameroon Talent Show. Okay. The work would speak for itself.
So means communication is not something you prioritize so much right now?
No. We do not undermine it.
Okay.
But all I'm saying is our focus is on the end product of this show. So all of our resources are pointed towards giving the entertainers that will be here the best experience on stage, giving our viewers the best experience they're going to have from their homes, and the rest will be history. We believe that.
Oh, interesting. So I mean, like we talked about how the system has its how the law has a role to play in all of this. I imagine you've had certain drawbacks and all of that, challenges. How has it been? Because to set this up, I imagine it's not easy. I mean, how has it really been?
There have been a few administrative processes. We tried our best to begin them early. It's not easy. A lot of traveling is involved. A lot of paperwork is involved. A lot of drafting is involved. But I'm just happy we are past it now, and we are where we are, and we are shooting, and people will be able to consume.
I think one of your co-partners is obviously the Douala Grand Mall, because that's where you are right now. You're shooting at the mall. Why the Douala Mall? Because I'm sure you guys perhaps looked at different locations, and how did you land here?
The mall represents something we believe in, the direction in which the nation is going to. This is the first of its kind we have here. It's a landmark. It's something that is meant to draw people together, something that is meant to inspire people. So in our minds, it was an easy choice. It had to be here. No place else would have made it like this. And knowing our people, any place else wouldn't have been good enough for them. So,
I mean, Cameroonians have like the highest standards ever.
Yes, but people have standards, and I respect that. So we want to match the standards they expect.
The expectations as well. So Cameroon Talent Show, from every indication, it's not just music. So it's music, acting, choreography, all sorts of things, magician. And I remember when I was posting about this, I was like, so if you can send thunder, you can...
Joe, why are you going to thunder?
Invoke spirits.
Why are you going to thunder? What's your problem? You have enemies.
No, we can do it.
But if they can do it for the purposes... No, if they can do it for the purposes of entertainment, then
that's entertainment to village people.
Not going after people. Not going after people. No.
Okay, so we have the host, who is Nabil Fongod, aka Nabstar, and 3 judges.
Yeah.
I can see Miss P,
Moustik,
Mel D, Moustik Karismatik. So those are the 3 judges, and then the host Nabil. How do you guys come to why those judges and why the host?
Well, not for the reasons people would think about.
Which are?
No, I'll not even go there.
What are we thinking? Let us know.
Because people, anyway, I'm not going there. I'm just going to tell you
our
thinking. It was important for us to partner with people who share the vision for the show, who understand where the show is going to, people we know we could work with beyond the now. You understand? So that was just it in our decision making for the judges. But even beyond that, these are people who have outstanding CVs of their own. So CVs that I believe qualify them to sit there and give a report on what they've seen from the contestants on the show. But to speak to something which I know many of our people are wondering is, okay, so now these people will decide who is going to win and they want to go into bed, how credible this or that. But I'll tell them this, you will decide who is going to win this show. You're going to go on our platform, you'll go on www.SOUNDZcmr.com, you're going to go on the page for the Cameroon Talent Show, and where you stream the show, you have an opportunity to vote your winner.
Oh,
it wouldn't.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, how do you get the winner? That's what I was going to ask. Because,
the public is going to choose who's going to win.
So it's strict, it's 100% public vote?
Not 100%, just the next phase of the show. Let's say from the top 30,
okay,
the public decides how that number comes down to 3.
So which means, concretely, we're at the stages of auditions, strict
The auditions happened last week,
okay,
so they finished on Friday.
Okay.
So now we are going into the first week of the challenges we are going to throw at the various contestants that came. Okay. Because if you are going to give out the prizes we're giving out, if we are going to help them bring out the most of the talent they have, we have to challenge them a little bit. So the next few weeks are going to consist of a few challenges, and we hope they rise to it and in the process entertain all of us, and we have a good show.
Yeah. There's also something which, when you look back in Cameroon, in the entertainment space in Cameroon, you realize that most shows really focus on either music, dance, like most talent shows. But yes, yours is really wider. And to you, in a way, because before we started shooting, you mentioned how some people came for the show and they left back in fright at how big the stage is. So is this almost an intentional decision to really bring this talent to get them used to this to this
yes,
stage?
They have to. If you've noticed, in the entertainment world doesn't end here. For some of them, it may begin here, but this is not going to be the largest stage you're ever on. There are many more impressive stages out there, and one of the things we aim to do is to mentor the entertainers we work with.
Okay.
To prepare them for global recognition and not just here. You see, we need to think very far. We need to aim very high and not just seek to achieve, okay, what is usually done here. It's like we have to evolve. We have to grow. So we understand that some of them are afraid. Unfortunately, some of our team members were not around when some of the contestants were afraid to help them, but there's help for them. There's always someone around to help them calm down their nerves, tell them it's going to be okay. But unfortunately, we don't get to speak to everyone because some are really shy. They come and the next thing you know, they say, I'll be right back, and they disappear.
They do that thing where you go to the market and say, nah, too fine, and they come back.
They say they'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the restroom, and they're gone.
So which means from what you're saying that there are plans, some sort of a talent hub after the show to really groom this talent.
Definitely we have an after the show plan in the works, but that's a surprise. It's not good to reveal everything.
You can give us a scoop.
It's easy to have a musician's future mapped out, an actor, but a magician. I'm like, in Cameroon. Okay.
You can separate the country.
That would do us a favor. So where's the future of a magician or a choreographer? I don't know. In Cameroon,
well,
with 10 million francs and a coaching team.
All I can say for now is watch this space. Your questions will be answered in style, if I may say so myself.
But you spoke about the voting thing, which is really which disturbs me a little, because if the percentage of voting or the public is the one deciding who wins at the end of the day, and we are looking at Cameroon now. This is a Cameroon talent show. It's not English Cameroon. This is Cameroon, and we have the French majority and Anglophone minority. So if the population is a popularity contest now at this point, because if at all the public is the one voting, which means the Francophones stand a chance of winning than the Anglophones.
Not necessarily so. Do you enjoy Francophone music?
Am I supposed to answer that question right now?
I'm just asking.
No, there are a few. I know a few French artists.
I cannot speak for everyone. I can only hope that people are able to show appreciation for what is good.
So you're banking on the talent.
Or
No, look.
did you consider the fact that there is a smaller English-speaking majority? I mean, population in Cameroon.
We consider this one fact. It is a Cameroon talent show. It's about talent only. So the message I would put out is this: if you're going to vote for anyone, vote them because they deserve to win, because they've got the talent to win, not because maybe you're from the same tribe or they speak a language you understand. That's not what this show is about. This
But
show
I
is
don't think you
about
can
everyone.
control that, can you?
But we are not really trying to control that.
So that's the
There's
thing,
only so much.
which means
There's
that
only so much you
the
can
English-speaking
control.
talent stand a risk of not winning because they don't have the majority of the numbers.
Or they stand,
Even if they are
or
still
they stand
talented
a
as
chance to
Michael Jackson.
distinguish themselves so much, they win.
Then why would they have to work twice as hard? Like just because they speak English?
I don't know about twice as hard, but I know everyone will have to work hard to get there.
Okay, if that's what you say, we'll abide to that. That's fine.
What would you want? Would you want me to tell you a lie?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that at least some consideration should have added something. Maybe the voting power should have been 50 judges, 50 population. Because if 70% is
anyway,
population,
because we retain the right to be flexible on how we do things, and we are not machines. It's important that we listen to the concerns from the public, and if need be, we will implement some changes because we can do that.
okay, so it's flexible like that.
We can implement changes to make sure that the contestants and the viewers have the best experience they can get. So I'm not going to dismiss what you're saying. It's definitely something we'll take into consideration and address it in due course.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. At least that's fair for now.
At least John is calm now.
I'm
We
not.
love when John is calm.
I'm not calm, but that's fine. So the voting, when does it start? And because I know that the talent show has kicked off already this month.
Yes.
So how do fans and viewers get involved?
So in the next few weeks, when we start releasing the episodes online, voting is going to start from, I think, week 2, week 3, when they'll be doing the top 30. Voting is going to start. So the fans still have a week of viewership, of viewing and familiarizing themselves with the platform, but it's quite easy. Voting is as easy as clicking a like, but it's a vote.
So all of us have to vote on Sounds.
Yeah, SOUNDZcmr platform. It's going to be easy. We're going to distribute the handles and everything.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
so like just to understand properly. So right now it's not yet time to vote, right? So
No, it's not yet time
but
to
now
vote.
you're talking about getting them to the next stage. So
Yeah.
now you're talking about getting the mass really involved, and it may take me back. I know you've addressed the issue of communication. Yeah, because if you're going to get the mass to your platform to really vote and everything, how are you sending a message out there? Because at the end of the day, these people have to vote. They have to know about the
So
platform.
once we start airing, I did mention we have plans. I don't want to announce it now because the administrative process is not yet finalized.
Oh,
But
okay.
it should be finalized in the next few hours, if not days. But in hours, it's more like it. It would be on a national TV station, so at the very least.
So from
a
there now,
significant-
you propose their attention and their voting to the platform.
Yes, they'll be directed. And also, I encourage everyone to follow our social media handles at SOUNDZcmr for updates, for quick updates without having to go to the website. But on our website as well, you can get all the information you need, www.soundzcmr.com.
All right. So obviously they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook,
On Twitter.
they're on Twitter. So please don't sit down there and think that nobody told you. If you have somebody, a family, friend, church member, jangi, woman's child that is participating on this show, please do them a favor and vote, because that is, your votes counts. Because without your vote,
It really counts.
it counts.
Here.
You
Really,
understand?
really counts.
Without your vote, no money. And boy, if you have a friend that is going to win 10 million, the rest assure you have 1 million in the 10 million. So you better vote. You vote. Anyway, thank you so much. This has been I actually appreciate the fact that there's a talent show that looks serious in Cameroon. The money is big. Besides that, it's also a platform for people to actually showcase what they have, what God has blessed them with. It's your God-given gift. So instead of singing, in your shower in front of the mirror, doing magic in the, in the bushes, you can actually come out here and display your talent, which is really going to be amazing. So thank you so much, Denin, for stopping by.
Thank you.
In fact,
June.
they invited us to Douala, so we are here in Douala. They are, this is.
No, but thank you for coming. You traveled. That's a lot.
No, we did travel.
We appreciate that. We appreciate
We
that.
did from that side to here.
And look at me. I'm on Freaky Table. Who knew?
You are.
Look at us on Cameroon Talent Show.
Our own talent is also involved in it, like talking on the mic.
Joan,
I'm just
give us the 10 million at once now. Just give us a 10 million on our own parts.
I'm just saying. Anyway, thanks, Denin, for stopping by, Yana. It's always good to have you. And Elonge couldn't be here today because he's under the weather.
Not that kind of weather. Not Joan's
He's
weather.
under the climate. But wish him quick recovery. I
Yes.
hope he joins us next episode. We'll be glad to have you. Anyway, so for those that are just watching us for the first time, please, this is Freaky Table. And also remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's Decoded TV Studios. Please subscribe and also follow us on all social media platforms at Freaky Table. It's been Joan, Yana, and Denin, and Elonge in the spirit. Goodbye and see you guys soon.
Thank you, guys.
Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hit Beauty Academy, opposite Vision Comfort, Sable Bona Musadi, Douala.